Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games, and today I am bringing you a very special deck. The most powerful green deck I think that's out there right now. It's a deck from another content creator who essentially plays mostly mono green, like thousands of games of mono green, and he's been doing it since the beginning of Throne of Eldraine. Essentially, he's been playing almost all mono green. His name is Rumti. He's got a fairly big Twitch following, and he's just a guy who wins a lot and essentially plays mostly the same sort of deck, mono green creature based decks, and he absolutely excels with them. He gets to mythic #1 all the time. I think he had a streak where he was a mythic. He hit mythic #1 13 out of 14 months. And that is just, it's clearly insanely impressive. I was watching the Arena Craft podcast with Arjuna and Covert Go Blue. Those are the two hosts who are on the show. Covert Go Blue, he took a break. And so Arjuna has been having special guests, and one of his latest guests was Rumti. One of the best podcasts I've ever watched in my life. I'm going to link to Rumti's Twitch channel and his other stuff, and I'm also going to link to this episode on the Arena Craft podcast. It's just so good. The reasons why he does things and why he builds decks the way he does and why this deck is built the way it is. So let's talk about Lupine Harbingers versus Ulvenwald Oddity first, because I think it's really interesting. So I saw this list and I thought, some things I probably would have done different. First, I probably would have run for Ulvenwald. I don't know for sure, but I think I probably would because of the transform ability, right? Trample, haste, other creatures you control get +1/+1, and it's an 8/8. Okay. And then you look at Lupine Harbingers and it's a 4/4. And when it enters the battle, if you foretell it, the cost goes to 6. And when it enters the battlefield, it gets X +1/+1 counters, where X is the number of turns you've begun since it was foretold. Okay. You think, how can this possibly fit in a curve? That was my thinking anyways. How can this possibly fit in a curve? You never want to spend your turn 2 foretelling. However, things in Magic, they don't always curve out properly. And so his reasoning is that, let's say you already have a Lupine in your hand. You already have an Ulvenwald, or you have a bunch of trolls or something like that. And you know that your turn 4 and 5 are going to be spent in other ways. This is a great thing to foretell so that once you get out to 6 mana, you can close the game against a ton of different style of decks that, essentially just survive until turn 6. And there's another reason that's even more important, okay? So 6 mana for the ability, 7 mana. As you draw more lands, your chances of drawing land go down. So essentially every land you have, as you play it, your chances of drawing the next land are lower. And so it's actually between turn 6 and turn 7, it's 2 to 3 turns difference. And that is a huge, huge difference. And it means that on average, Lupine Harbingers is probably going to be better. Now, you don't want to just foretell this automatically. You need to make sure it makes sense and that your turn 4 and your turn 5 are essentially going to be done doing different things. Here's another card that I think is really amazing in this matchup. And one of the problems mono green has is when you're running these Tenacious Pups, once you get, to turn 4 or plus, they're essentially a dead card. They're just not what you want. Okay. Also, if you're running the Ascendant Pack Leader, right? You know what? Let's get to that after. But let's finish Grizzled Huntmaster. It's kind of a separate thought. So, 1, you play a Grizzled Huntmaster, you ditch your pups, and you go to the sideboard here, and you grab something that makes sense. We've got Masked Vandal in here, so you can exile target artifact or enchantment. We've got a Sawblade Slinger, destroy target artifact or fight a zombie. but it is a 4/3 body. And essentially what you're wanting to do in Alchemy with these is mostly you're getting rid of key to the archive, right? A Toski if you need to draw some cards, another Ulvenwald to put pressure on, a Froghemoth, a Hollowhenge Wrangler. This is if you're like, okay, I'm in a board state that is, you know, kind of at a stalemate and you just need value, right? So Hollowhenge Wrangler, you play it for 5 and then you just start discarding lands and conjuring creatures instead of drawing lands in the late game. And then a Vorinclex just for some extra power and, you know, really good against, you know, cleric decks that run like Voice of the Blessed and, you know, that little black and white cleric, the 2/2 that cost 1 white, 1 black. Okay. So we can get rid of everything. Another great thing to get rid of in the mid game, Kazandu Mammoth. So Grizzled Huntmaster is very, very good for swapping out things that don't make a lot of sense in the mid game to get things that are awesome in the mid game. And it just gives this deck so much consistency. I've been playing this deck for a little while and it just feels ultra powerful. You rarely have problems with it and people just can't keep up to you. Another card you want to get rid of in the mid game, you have 6 lands. Who cares about a Sculptor of Winter? You nuke them all out of your deck with the Grizzled Huntmaster and you go get something that's flipping legendary, right? Oh, I missed Froghemoth. Froghemoth, it's a good card, especially if they've got creatures in their graveyard, right? You go and exile a bunch of creatures, get a bunch of life, and make this thing, you know, just beastly out of nowhere. Some other things in here that are a little bit different from what I would typically do in mono green. Only 2 Ranger class. And I agree. After playing this deck, I actually agree with it because Ranger class is great when you don't have better things to do. So it's essentially an alternate way of generating power. I mean, nothing better than going pup into pack leader. I mean, that's what the number one thing you want to do. But if you don't get a pup and you don't get a pack leader, having a Ranger class here and being able to power it up on turn 3, if you don't have a troll or anything, is very good. It adds up. But I don't think you want 4. I used to always think you wanted 4 or at least 3. I'm feeling like 2 is actually the right number. It felt really, really good. Another thing I would normally do is run Inscription of Abundance in addition to Blizzard Brawl, which I didn't do, or which this deck doesn't do. Normally I would run a couple Inscription, but I think you probably don't need it. And what you really want to be doing is curving from pack leader into old growth troll or Grizzled Huntmaster into Lupine or Ulvenwald or something from your sideboard. I mean, I don't think Inscription of Abundance helps you out with that. I think you could maybe run 2. It's definitely not a mistake. You know, you could take 1 Snakeskin out, add in 1 Inscription, take out 1 Sculptor or something like that, right? Another point I wanted to bring up that Rumti made, I'm kind of jumping all over here a little bit, but I'm just, you know, I'm making sure I'm trying to cover all the points that he covered. I thought that were really interesting. Ascendant pack leader, you think, okay, a 1-drop at 2/1. Basically, you know, his logic says that this is mostly dead and that if you can't attack with this on turns 2 and 3, that it's essentially not worth playing. And I've played pack leader in these greens, and I actually agree with that too. I don't think it's a good enough 1-drop to play in this. I mean, there's some math. If you go look at math versus this card versus just playing an extra 4-drop, that's a 4/4 trample, that the extra 4-drop, even though it's later, the total amount of damage and aggression is greater than this, just due, especially during the meta right now, where there's a bunch of 3 toughness creatures that can essentially just nullify this. And nothing feels worse than playing this on turn 1 and then turn 2, you can't even attack with it. And it just sits there and it does nothing, right? Whereas Tenacious Pup is mostly going to get you value. And I think the 2 toughness plays out pretty well too, because there's a ton of shambling gas and things like that out there right now that, you know, just render these 1 toughness creatures, you know, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough for them, right? The -1/-1 just nukes them instantly. And I feel like there's going to be a ton of Orzhov out right now with all the nerfs to blue and you know, all runs being banned in standard, and it basically just sucking in alchemy, right? Like you don't even see all runs in alchemy. So mid-range should flourish, right? What was the other card I was talking about here? I can't remember now. Oh, Inscription. I was going to pull up Inscription. Right? This is the card I'm talking about. It does a lot. So I don't think it's bad. If you feel like you want to have it in, I mean, of course, go ahead and do that. But I didn't feel like I was missing it when I played this deck. Like this deck just steamrolled today. Now it's the start again, and I'm only playing mostly in. I made it from gold to platinum today, so you know I haven't truly tested the deck. But this guy specializes in mono green, so if you've got the cards to make this deck and you're looking for a deck that's super optimized and super tuned for you to go ahead and just roll through ranked, I guarantee you right now that this deck is top tier. This is a tier 1 deck right now. It's going to win tons of games for you. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the video. We're kind of near the end of the season right now, right? We're 9 days away from Kamigawa, so I'm probably going to be trying to bring some tuned decks, right? There's not a lot of crazy combos left that I haven't explored. I mean, there's always some stuff, but I think it's time to play tuned decks. So I'll probably mostly be leaning that way. Make sure and comment. Let me know what you like, whether you like these kinds of videos as well. And that's pretty much it. If you like the video, make sure hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that when I put these decks out, you're notified right away. Because YouTube, it's an enigma. It's a mystery. It's inscrutable. Being stupid now. Anyways, it does what it wants. And sometimes it might not show you my videos until much later, way after I put them out. Anyways, that's it. Let's get to it. Yeah, I think that's fine. A little heavy on the old Snakeskin Veils, but we'll give him a hello. So friendly down here in gold. Lupine, we're going to keep it in hand because we want to play it. Looks like Gruul. Okay, pack leader. I could block and double Snakeskin Veil. Let's see if they try and like Blizzard Brawl or something, you know? Okay, so now this gets a bit tricky, right? What do I actually do here? I wait till next turn, right? So I can combat trick and not lose value? Like, I don't think it does me any good to trade a Lupine Harbinger. I guess I could have attacked with both and actually tapped the Sculptor of Winter in mid-turn. That may have been the best play. They get a Garrick, okay. This does protect my creature. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's really close, I think. Oops, that's not what I want to do. That's the game, unless they pull something super perfect now. I'm getting a lot of land, though. We're going straight for the face here. And they concede. Yeah. Pretty decent. I guess that's why you play Mammoths, right? Now, is it Sculptor or is it Ranger class into Troll? Well, that makes things a lot simpler. Does it though? If I go Sculptor, I for sure get Troll. If not, I have to wait an extra turn for Troll and go Ranger class. What's better? Pack Leader's so good, but it's not like it draws us any cards yet, right? I think I'm going Sculptor of Winter. It's only 1 power less. And then I can go Pack Leader next if I want. I can play this as a land. I can go into Troll. Okay. So, I think we play this as the land now, right? See if they have some more removal. Divine Purge. Definitely early. I think we're going to save Snakeskin Veil instead of going the pup. Who cares about 4-4 versus 5-5 right now? They get a key. Okay. Key's pretty good for them right now. So we're in a long game. Okay, so if we get a Huntmaster, we're probably just going to keep the pup in hand here, I think. Because what I want to do is go to my sideboard with a Garrick if I can. Okay, we get another Troll. They have so much mana now. We're not in a great spot. They get another key. Jeez. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll go Ranger class next. But I probably won't level it up. I think Snakeskin Veil could be the key to winning this game. And yeah. I think Ranger class creating value is also going to be really good for us. They're looking for a board wipe right here, I would guess. Cave of the Frost Dragon could be online soon. And if they get single target removal here, we're in pretty good shape. Oh, they had a D-Spark. Oh, they must have had a really bad pull there. Yeah, we're going to go Ranger class for value. Keep a Snakeskin Veil up so that if they do have single target removal, then I still have lethal. Okay. They have 9 mana, so there's potentially a lot they can do. Leaving mana open in case we do get wiped as well, and we can actually play one of the trolls this turn and have it up and hitting for 4 next turn. Yeah, they're dead now because now all they can do is single target removal. Good game. That is very close to a mulligan. Turn 1 pup, turn 2 foretell. If I do turn 3, it's pretty close. I just need 1 land, you know? And this is a good time. It's really close, but because I foretell that, I get into Ulvenwald. I think it's not bad. It's very close, though. I just need 1 land to be in really good shape. Foretell this. That's not it. Need that 3rd land or I'm pretty much dead. That's not it. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the game. You may say, well, it's pretty early yet. Well, this deck kind of relies on curving out, you know? There it is. That's what I needed. Let's hope they're not... Yeah, it's friggin' Orzhov again, though, is the problem. If they have a Vanishing Verse, it's just so bad. It's just so bad for us right now. Ooh, they only play a key, though. Okay. So what I'll do is I can gun one of my oddities here. Right? And if we can just work... Okay, that is huge. That is flippin' huge right now. The question is, do I go... I don't have enough to play it this turn. Okay, let's just put big time damage on him here. They have to sweep, spend their turn sweeping, and then I have another Ulvenwald here. And I can Grizzled Huntmaster get another if I want. Okay. Now are they going to sack it like a Deadly Dispute or something? Okay. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. But we'll still play an Ulvenwald next turn. And if they can't deal with one of our creatures here, which they most likely can, right? They have 5 mana right now. They get a Faithful Disciple. Okay. And they get a Rite of Oblivion. Oh, wow. Okay. We can still put huge pressure on, though. So, in the sideboard, I've got Masked Vandal as 2 casting cost. Is that worth it? I don't know. Down to 2. I think I have to play this for the 2 Lupine Harbingers, right? Right? Because then I'm 1 away from 6 mana here. Oh, that's pretty huge, actually. They meat hook for 4. Okay. That's actually huge. That may win them the game. That may literally win them the game. Except that I just got this, so... Maybe we can just keep getting at them here, right? They get a Kaya. They get to what? Exile it? That saved them, right? That literally saved them the game. That's so friggin' hilarious. We get to our 6th land. Let's go here. They only have 1 left. I can't believe that is like what's actually saving them the game right now. They're going to have to Rite of Oblivion it. So they sacrifice the Faithful Disciple. It's so crazy. What a pull for them. What a pull.
Don't worry. I got you.
Yeah. I mean, we still have more trample in there, right? 6 total mana. I could just Grizzled Huntmaster, get the Vandal, and then swing in for a huge kill here, right? That's what we're doing. We're getting rid of the pup. Yeah. Get rid of all of them now. Yeah, it's got to be Sawblade here, right? Or is it Masked Vandal? Probably Sawblade. I don't have anything else to cast, although it would be nice to double cast if possible, right? I think it's Sawblade or Masked Vandal here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. I have to play it this turn, obviously. Okay. We just have a huge Lupine Harbingers and they're dead. I can't believe the little Authority of the Consuls was almost the difference. I mean, they're still going to technically survive, actually, aren't they? What are they going to do, though?
You're not looking for spirit.
Okay, so we got an 11-11. So we're going to attack with 4 and 3, so they're going to block 4. Then we're going to do 8, 9. We actually have to attack the Kaya. So that's 6 minus 11 is 5. I almost don't know if I should attack there, actually, though. It's actually kind of close. They have 1 turn to do something, though. There's nothing really in this spellbook that can help them. There's no removal in it, I don't think. Essentially, they're going to have to draw removal for the Lupine. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Oh, they're actually going to attack? Okay. Well, I guess they can sort of outrace me here, can't they? That's 8 lands now. Give me double strike. I hate that about Duelist Heritage, that it does that. Okay. It's got to dodge removal once here. I do have to play this land too. Friggin' Authority of the Consuls. And then me just top decking land after land after land. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So friggin' lucky. This person has had insane luck. Insane luck. Oh, unbelievable. We need a Hydra or something. We need... A pack leader's not really going to do it, but it's better than nothing. I'm going to hold the 1 land again just to make them think about something. We have an Ulvenwald in here too, right? One more. They get a Cursebound Witch, okay. Oh my god. I mean, I have nothing else to do anyway, so I'm just going to activate it and see if they have a response here. Sure. They could have blocked with their hive there too. Oh, it doesn't get to 5. Yeah, it does. It gets to 3 though. It's a 5/3. Wow, land flood. A couple of just crazy little things here that oh, that's bad for me. There's no way I should have lost this game. Like, a bunch of things had to go right. Okay. We need like an old growth troll or something would be good. Lupine Harbingers maybe even to foretell it and just try and strike later, right? Try and keep some pressure on and strike later. Ranger class would be huge right now because I've essentially pulled a lot of flipping lands. Okay. They tap their hive again. They get a lull. But I'm at 5. So it's not looking good. I can't believe how lucky they are. And I get another land. Nice. All just basically lands. I don't think I can live here. If I attack, they just don't block. And I don't see how I can possibly win this game. They just attack with their hive. Let's see if they miss it. Right? It's pretty simple. I've got 1 card in hand. They attack with their hive.
My words are for ambitious.
What can I possibly do to win? What can win me the game? Is there anything? I mean, this person doesn't really seem like they know what they're doing. Okay, there's nothing that can win me the game now. Let's just concede. I don't need to watch them play out their hand. I mean, all they had to do is attack in with the hive. Just miraculous bad luck there to lose. Like, wow. I think we're supposed to keep this. On the draw. Never loving that. But white again. We have to do this first now. And then it's probably pack leader into old growth troll, I'm going to say. I don't think Sculptor of Winter is what we need right now, right? They chose white for both, okay. Are we just... Is it clerics? Is it... No, it's Orzhov, okay. Faithbound Judge, okay. We have to go troll here first. Yeah, we can kill it, but it will die. We will both die. Werewolf pack leader and Faithbound Judge. Okay, Cosmos Elixir. Okay. Okay. What's the play here? The play has to be Blizzard Brawl, foretell Lupine into Ulvenwald, right? And have a Snakeskin Veil up. I think that's got to be the play because we know what our next turn is, right? And then for single target removal, we've got a Snakeskin Veil up to change the game. And if we go Kazandu and Sculptor next, we get into a Lupine to finish the game. Or we go Ulvenwald, depending. That's just the worst card they could flippin' well have. Jesus. Okay. The Lupine is going to be good. The Lupine is going to be really good here. So I think... can't go both. Is it Sculptor and Pack Leader? That's 5 power, right? Ulvenwald just keeps putting pressure on them right now, but doesn't get me closer. So probably this and Ulvenwald. This is a land, right? And then we've got Lupine cooking here for 1 or 2 more turns to just come out of nowhere, right? This card is such a problem in the right deck. You know, think about how much they're getting out of it. Shoot. Okay, I still think we go here and just attack with both. And then have a Snakeskin Veil up. And this should be a nice big surprise for them, this Lupine Harbingers. So that gets them to 6 total mana, which means any board wipe they want, essentially, they can play. So they're going to board wipe here. They must have another, what? Okay, just a Professor of Symbology. Okay. So they have 2 power, or 1 toughness, right? I need to do 8 damage. I need to do more than 8 damage because they're getting life. And they're going to get another little token here, right? Oh, God. For a land. My kingdom for a land. I guess it's Sculptor and Pack Leader then, right? To make sure we get the Harbinger and then have the Snakeskin Veil up. We don't need to do that till afterwards, though. They attack to draw the card, I guess, instead of getting the extra token, right? And they scoop. Okay. Yes. Yes. Question is, do I play that first? We're on the draw here too, so... Okay, maybe our decision will get easier. It will. Another black deck. I don't think I've played... Yeah, there's not been a single game where I haven't played against something that's black, right? We're just going, what, straight mono black? So maybe this is a foretell. I think that's actually... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to have space to foretell though, right? It's got to be Lair into Werewolf Pack Leader. Makes it a 4/4, but against black doesn't matter as much. So they don't have removal right now. They don't have an Infernal Grasp. Otherwise they would have taken it, right? Oh, that really sucks because we can't use our Blizzard Brawl here because we're not... yeah. So this is where I play an old Gruul Troll, right? And then I Blizzard Brawl next turn. I can't even do it. So should I actually wait or not? Yeah, I think we still have to play it. We trade, we get nothing out of it. At least here, if we attack, we get a card, right? They lose their creature, we still have a bunch of power on board. The Blizzard Brawl actually doesn't even do anything at this point, unless we get another... Jesus H. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, I guess I play this as a land, right? I do attack here. Foretell. I could Blizzard Brawl the Graveyard Trespasser, but do I really want to? I almost want to wait. Ooh, okay. Should have waited until after I did that to play my land. That's a mistake. Okay. I'm going to foretell this. And I actually think I'm going to Blizzard Brawl the Graveyard Trespasser. Because I'm not going to die. And then I have to throw away a Lupine Harbinger. That doesn't feel very good. I'm not going to do that. I mean, we're not getting it back anyways. It doesn't really matter. No blocks. Another Graveyard Trespasser. Okay. So the question is... No, there's no question, right? We Blizzard Brawl. We throw away a pack leader. We play a Lupine Harbingers. And we put, you know, a ton of damage on them. And they are so low on mana, we don't have to worry about like a board wipe here, right? They can't wipe us. They're dead. They're going to have to pull off an absolute miracle here. Yep. On the play, that's just not a keepable hand. Okay. So I guess I toss the Oddity, right? Yeah. Really need a 3-drop or a 2-drop here. 3-drop, ideally. Troll is good. Another black deck. And there's my second Blizzard Brawl. That ain't good. I could foretell that, but I don't think that's the right play. What we're going to have to do is spend turn 3 probably leveling up Ranger class, right? It was not going well, though. But really, I'm 4-1 at this point, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we're 4-1, right? Okay, this is easy. This is super easy. We level this up, right? We Blizzard Brawl afterwards. We don't even need to Blizzard Brawl afterwards. No, we Blizzard Brawl now. We have 3 snow-covered lands. Huge play. Huge play. Let's go, yeah, here. Huge play. It's definitely Lupine here to put on maximum pressure. Wow. I don't think they can deal with this right now. I don't think they have it. 5/5 trample. So if they Inquisitor Captain, they may have somewhat of a chance, and then we'll have to decide between playing a troll or going for the kill. Ooh, that's good for them. That's the best card they could have pulled just about. But we just have another one right in the can here. Okay. Yeah, they're dead. Unless they're running a Doomscar in here. Unless they're running a Doomscar, they're pretty much dead, right? What can they get here that will save them? A Skyclave or a Brutal Cathar, I guess? But then they have to be able to block. So it's still not going to be good enough. We'll just Faceless Haven here, right? So we Faceless Haven. 4/4, 4/4, 4/4. Yeah. And they scoop. Okay. Okay. On the draw, pretty good to get exactly what we want. So the question is, do I play a pup? Although I can just exile a Huntmaster, go get something else good too. That's probably what we'll do. I guess we'll just go Hydra first. White. Almost every deck has been some combination of white and friggin' black, right? I wonder if putting a Sculptor of Winter in the sideboard would make sense just to go and grab something if you need that 4th mana, right? Oh, we'd have no fight spells. That's bad. It's really bad. We're definitely going here because of Troll. And that's maybe going to be the game. It's so close right now. It's so close. What do we need? What's the best thing for us to go and get here? Yeah. That's pretty much it. They just grabbed a nut draw. Almost the nut draw except for Lunarch Veteran. So I get a troll, right? Or I Grizzled Huntmaster and go grab something. I've got a Vorinclex. I think it's just got to be here for a 5/5 troll. I think the 5/5 troll is just the best thing to do right now. And I guess it's Lupine next. Faceless Haven. They Skyclave it. Ah, it's just so dirty. So flippin' dirty. They have had it all. If we win this game, it'll be a miracle. Like an absolute miracle. We're going to go Lupine, and because Werewolf and Grizzled Huntmaster next turn is better. Just, we got to keep them below 27 life, which we're doing so far. They haven't had any way of proccing the Voice of the Blessed, though, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's now things are bad. Now we're dead. We're dead. It's over. We need, what do we need? Next turn. Yeah, it's going to get flying anyways. This is our last chance to block it effectively. Where are they putting the counter? Yeah, and see, there it is. That's it. We pretty much cannot win here. We're still gonna try here, I guess. Oh, did it? Yeah, I can't do both. That's right. I have to go Huntmaster. I should have attacked first. Less information for them. That's the last Huntmaster I want to. Is there anything I can do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Target zombie. Drawing cards is good. Froghemoth. Froghemoth is pretty decent. I think it's Froghemoth. Because, yeah, they don't have anything in there though, do they? No, they don't. I guess it's Toski then? 4 or 5. It's got to be just Vorinclex to stop the counters and hope that we get one more land. That's the only chance we have. Doesn't matter if we're gambling. We have to gamble to stop the counters. Wow. Hey, sometimes the opponent just has it, you know? I don't even think Vorinclex is going to be able to stop it now. I mean, they can just swing for lethal here, right? I don't think that was actually... I guess they didn't have lethal. They're one away. But there's nothing I can do about this, right? Yeah, and they just get a copy. Nothing I can do on that one. No early kill spell. Okay, on the plate, great hand. I think we're gonna do this, right? Get into Ranger class. Bit awkward, but another black deck. I don't think anything other than Ranger class is necessary, right? What do they want to do? They want to block and they want a deadly dispute, right? Number one thing they want to do. Okay, they just play a Voldaren Bloodcaster instead. Oh, that's such a bad pull. We have to go here now. And we have to level up this. I think that makes the most sense. I don't know if they want to trade their Voldaren yet. I don't think they do usually. Usually they want to build up more of a board first. And we can then Blizzard Brawl it next turn if we don't get our 4th land. Man, even in a deck with 27 flipping lands, you have problems sometimes. Unbelievable. Yeah, Lupine Harbingers is the best card we can get right now. Or is the best card we can play, right? So we need a land. If we get a land, we play Lupine Harbingers. This card, it's not great on curve, but when you don't have a perfect curve, it helps you generate power anyways, right? It's a pretty cool card. Okay. No good. Okay, so Werewolf pack leader for sure, right? becomes a 4/4. Since we're not invincible, we don't want to take any damage here, right? So we're going to Blizzard Brawl the pack leader here. And go like that. They had to play the Witch's Cottage, so clearly they're having mana problems. I don't know why they wouldn't block with a Ghast and go for treasure, right? They've got to get into a board wipe here pretty fast, the way things are going. There you go. That's what you need to do. 4 mana, potentially 5 mana, right? Gets them to 3-point meat hook, which isn't good enough to get the pack leader. But it is good enough to get both of the others. So what I'll do is I'll put the counter to make that a 4/4. Depending on what they do here. But 1 more mana would just be the cat's meow right now. Yes, I said the cat's meow. Deal with it. Why wouldn't you wait? You gotta wait there. Oh, I guess they don't want me to draw the card. Okay, I forgive you. But it does save them a counter potentially. Oh, thank you. Thanking you. I'm gonna put it on the Harbingers too. The counter. Get it out of range of a meat hook. Then they need 7 mana to hook and get it. Yeah, we're slightly weaker to single target removal, but I still think it's the right play. And we got another Harbingers next turn. Okay. I think they're pretty much done. If we get a save in this for the Grizzled Huntmaster, would be a great play to get rid of this and go grab an Ulvenwald too, just to continue applying pressure. So they get a 4-point board wipe now with a meat hook, or they can blood on the snow. But they can't get anything back that's great. So I think we're still in fairly good shape. Yeah, they got a lot of tough decisions here. Here we go. They're dead, though. Yeah, they only have 1 mana. They're not getting there. All right. Okay, on the play. Oof. Yeah. I'm going to keep it. It's strong enough. 27 lands in here too, right? Chances of me drawing a Kazandu Mammoth or another land are pretty good. And I really have a fairly decent way of generating power at this point in time. Oh, they're dead. They're dead. This game's over. And then even if they go into pack leader... Smart Alec, I love it. There's no way they can generate more power. The only thing they can do is Blizzard Brawl here, which changes some things, right? If they Blizzard Brawl here, I mean, there's nothing else we could do. I don't think trading for the pack leader makes any sense. If I was them, I'd probably trade too. I think we just do this, right? No, it has trample. Okay, let's go. I think we just go Old Growth Troll next, right? Let's see what we draw here. Well, that would have been nice. Okay, so it's Blizzard Brawl, the pack leader, right? Very inconvenient. But I think it's actually a Ranger class. Or is it Sculptor? It's Sculptor of Winter, right? To get to 4 mana? I could save my Snakeskin Veil right now, too. I think that's the play. That's a huge game-changing play if they bring something in. And also then I have a 4/4 blocker or a 5/5 blocker too, right? I think that's the better play. I know it's slightly slower, but we have just a massive advantage right now. Now, if they don't Blizzard Brawl or anything here, I'm going to be a little sad, but, or, you know, try and attack the pack leader in any way. Shoot. Damn it. Wasted turn. Okay, so we know they don't really have it, right? So we just go here. Draw another card. Okay, so that gets us to what? What do we want to kill? If we Snakeskin Veil, we can kill both of those, right? Or do we just pump? I think that we kill the wolf too, right? And then we play a troll. And then we can Ranger class level up. They get a Rahilda. A 3/3 Rahilda. Yeah, but they can't attack. Or can they? I mean, it just doesn't do you any good. They technically can attack, but it just doesn't do them any good. Okay, so it's definitely Ranger class level up. One of them, sure. Pretty sure they can't come back from this. They just don't have enough value versus what we have. Yeah. They've just essentially given up there. You got to just sack all your pups. They just got all their pups. Not much you can do when you just get all your pups. Trample, vigilance, first strike. So we're not, yeah. We don't want them to get any cards here. 4/4. And if they have some sort of combat trick, whatever. Okay, so Lupine Harbingers actually doesn't help us right now, right? I mean, it helps us in the sense that they've got 6/9 block. We've got 9 here, and they've got Rahilda, right? So is it double? Is it pup into Sculptor and then pup? Is it level up that This gets me to 10. I lose nothing when I attack here, right? The problem is this is just first strike and it makes life very difficult. So it's actually going to be like that. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. I think we just ensure the win this way. Right now we're actually at 5 mana as well. So we can... I think making the troll is just... the next best play, right? And then we need 1 mana for that. So let's go another pup. And then on end step, we'll make our troll, right? And then we'll have a Lupine Harbingers too. It's not vigilant, right? Are they crazy? I think I just want the extra damage, right? What are they doing here? Okay. I guess I can't cast Lupine Harbingers if I do that. I think it's equal play though, right? So... yeah, I don't know why they were attacking. They had to keep something back. Even then they were still dead, but...